Hello little artists, I'm Mariana Olsen and today we are drawing a cookie jar folding surprise. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna need paper, something to color with. I'm using markers and something to draw with. I will use a black marker that you can change for a pencil. We're gonna start folding the paper in half. Then we're gonna take the bottom part and fold in half again. Now we're gonna flip it over and fold one more time, and then we're gonna open it, you're gonna flip it, and we're gonna start drawing right here. Hello little artists, today we're drawing a cookie jar folding surprise. I hope you like this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons like this one. We're gonna start in the outside part and we're gonna do pencil first, and then we're gonna move on to the marker. We're gonna leave about 3 finger space, it can be even 4 for you, and we're gonna put a mark here over the fold. The same on this side, we're gonna put a mark. And I wanna start on the bottom. I wanna go from my mark down, doing a curved line, and I wanna stop before I get to the end of the paper. Okay, it's a very curved line down. And then I wanna try to do the same line on the other side. Trying to make it curvy too, right here. Okay. Now we're gonna go around this line. I'm gonna make kind of like a curve here, smaller curve, like that. And then we're gonna join them on the bottom. And here between these two lines, I'm gonna make one more, and this one is gonna be also a little curvy, and it's not gonna touch either one of these lines, okay? Now we're gonna go on the top part, and I wanna start making here another curve. I'm making another curve here, just like this. And now we're gonna join them on the top, and we are gonna try to make this line a bit curvy, going down like this. Okay. Now we're gonna close the top part. This is gonna be the lid of the jar. So we're gonna go around, and I'm gonna try to make this one curvy. Okay, kind of like half a circle to the other side. And to finish my jar, I'm gonna draw here the thing that we're using to grab and pull the lid out. I wanna make mine look like a heart. You can change the shape of this part. You can make it look like a circle. You can make it like a square. You can put different shape on this part. I wanna make mine like a heart since Valentine's Day is coming. There. That's it for the outside part. Now let's open the paper. And we're gonna continue down here. I'm gonna cross this line. I'm gonna make this line go till the middle of this fold right here, okay? I wanna cross this one, kind of like to the middle. And now I'm gonna trace an oval shape, and I wanna leave it open on the top. And it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna start here, going around an oval shape here. You want to leave an opening here so where the dragon is gonna go. Now if you need to, you can close it, that's okay. We can do the dragon after on top of this line. Now I want to follow the same shape one more time, leaving a space between the lines. Now before I put the pencil aside, I want to draw here where the tail is gonna come out. And then we're gonna switch to the marker. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space after the fold here, and I'm gonna go up doing a curved line. And now I wanna do a second line that is gonna go about the same distance, but from up here. So I wanna curve, and I wanna stop right there, okay? That's it what I need the pencil for, and we're gonna switch to the marker. So the first thing we're gonna do here is kind of like a letter W. I want to cross a little bit this first line I have here on pencil. I want to go letter W, and the outside lines are a bit longer. We're going to leave a space, and we're going to repeat that shape. We're going to go letter W, like that. Okay, and if you notice, I haven't crossed the imaginary line here I have for my oval shape. So if I imagine this line cross here, my letter W's are inside that line, okay? Let's continue with the face of the dragon. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curve here without passing the fold. So I'm gonna leave about a finger space from the fold down, and I'm gonna do a curve that goes really close to the letter W's, and it keeps going up. Okay. Now here in the middle, we're gonna do 2 little circles for the nostrils, and on top of them, we're gonna do a curved line that is the nose. And if you notice, I barely under this fold part here. Okay, now I want to continue with the eyes. I want to do 2 oval shapes. They go on top of the folding, cross the folding, and come back. Okay, like that. And I want to do a big circle here inside for the highlight of the eye. And this one is really close to the center. The same here. And I'm tracing 2 more. I want to do 1 and 2 little circles underneath. Okay. I want to continue doing the face. So I'm leaving here about a finger space. You can even leave 2. And then I want to pretend this line goes up and cross here on top of the eye. Okay, the same here. I want to leave a space, and imagine this line goes up and cross, and I'm still leaving a big space here open. Now where these lines finish, we're gonna do a curve and kind of like an A shape, but it's very round on the top. Curve and A shape, and these are the horns of the dragon. Now here on this space that we leave it open, we're gonna do a letter M. Goes from this line, letter M, and it's a little bit like the hair that it has on the side of his head. We're gonna repeat that again, letter M. Okay, now we're gonna trace the ears, and we're gonna go from this letter M up, curve, and go down. Again, from the letter M, we're gonna go curve and down. Okay, now here on the top part, we're gonna do 3 kind of like hair that he has in his head. So we're gonna start 1, 2, and 3. And if you still have some room here, we're gonna close it with a line. For the body, we're just doing a line that goes down and connects with a pencil line in each side. Now let's work with the tail. So we are gonna finish first with a flame here on the top. So we're gonna use the pencil lines we have. We're gonna do a curve, point, and point. And inside I'm doing another curve, very similar to the first one. Now here I'm gonna make some spikes that he has in his tail. You can put as many as you want. I'm just gonna put 4. I wanna go 1 curve, cross the pencil line, and do a point. Curve up, and I want to continue going down, and you can put many if you want, you can put less if you want to. Now let's trace the line that we have left with pencil. We imagine it has in behind all these spikes until it connects with the jar. Now we can trace this one too. Okay, now we're gonna work with the wings that he has. We're gonna do from the middle of this letter M we did here. We're gonna trace out, curve, and curve, and it connects with the yard. And then we're gonna do 1 and 2 lines. And this one here is a little hidden behind the tail, but we're gonna still mark here in between the letter M. We're gonna go behind the tail and connecting here. Now to finish our picture, we're gonna trace first the lid up here. We're gonna cross the folding part just a little bit, and now we're gonna trace underneath here this fold from side to side. Now I'm gonna trace all my pencil lines I have left. This part of the video is gonna go a bit faster, but remember, you can stop the video until you finish this part. And there, that's it. We finished this dragon inside of a cookie jar. Let's check how it looks when we close it. And this is how it looks when we open. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and now my favorite part is coming. Let's color. Okay, little artists, we are done. This is how my picture turned out in the outside. This is the colors I choose. And remember, you can change all of these colors. At the end, I add cookies outside the cookie jar just to make it look more like it. These colors are gonna make sense once that you see the dragon in the inside. I went for blue colors on my dragon, kind of like a winter dragon, and I did a combination of that with these blue cookies with chocolate chips. But remember, you can use your imagination to finish your picture. You can add cookies coming out of the jar, you can add hearts around it, and you can make it also Valentine's Day. I have other versions of this cookie jar. I color for this picture. I really like how this picture turned out. I went for the pink color with pink icing cookies, or the brown and chocolate with chocolate chip cookies here. You can use some of these ideas or come up with your own. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss lessons step by step like this one. See you next time. Bye!